fight needs to keep going on.
Right.
Ernie Lacy was a loving young man, loved his family, loved his friends,
All right.
loved strangers, would help a stranger, and never even got a jaywalking ticket in life.
Wow.
Okay? So on July 9th, Ernie wanted to help his cousin, Jeff, pay an apartment in downtown Milwaukee. And he went to do that. And at some point, he got a little hungry and decided to get a bite to eat. So he went outside to do that. And as he was walking, a squad car pulled up with 3 police officers, all members of the Tactical Enforcement Unit. These officers combined weighed over 600 pounds. Ernie weighed 150 pounds. They stopped the car and stopped Ernie, and without telling him why they were stopping him, they wrestled him to the ground. They claimed not that he moved, but he made a move as if he was going to run. And so they wrestled him to the ground. 2 of the officers stood at his feet and held his legs down. The 3rd officer, who himself weighed over 200 pounds, put his knee on Ernie's back and admittedly used all of the weight that he could, all of his 200 pounds, on the back of this 150-pound loving young man. At some point, the crowd gathered, and the crowd said they observed Mr. Lacy's body shake, and then it stood still. Well, did any of the officers, the 3 at the scene, did they check him at that point? No, they did not check him. Instead, they called for a police wagon. The police wagon arrived. 2 additional officers got out of the police wagon. Now there are 5 of them. They walked over to Mr. Lacy. Did they check Ernie? No. They picked him up and carried him to the van. People who were around said his body was limp as they were carrying him to the van. They placed him in the van on his stomach, which if someone is having trouble breathing, that's the worst position to put them in. Okay? But they placed him on his stomach. Did they check him when he was in the van on his stomach? No. They drove off. Did they drive off to go to a hospital that was 3 miles away? No. They drove to pick up someone that was arrested for outstanding parking warrant. Okay? The person got in the back of the van. Now, I should tell you, 2 of the original 3 officers had driven off, and 1 of the 3 got into the van with the other 2. The other 2, one got sat in the back of the van, right? So they drove and they picked up this person arrested for outstanding parking warrant, and they placed him in the back of the van with Mr. Lacy, right? So the van then drove off. They claimed that they would not give Mr. Lacy for park so he can be identified by a grave victim who just 5 minutes, by the way, just 5 minutes before they arrived with Ernie, had identified another person as the person who raped him. So the van took off once they picked up the person arrested for an outstanding parking warrant. And he looked at Mr. Lacy. Then he looked up and said to the officer, you know, that guy don't look too good. I think he's dead. He was ignored. He was then driven to the park. And then they arrived at the park. Apparently, everybody got out of the van. And I'll tell you in a minute why I say everybody got out of the van. the two officers who left in the police car claimed that when they got to the park, they went to the van to get Mr. Lacy so that he could be identified by the victim. And when they came to get him, he was having trouble breathing. That is very questionable. Based on the evidence, we believe he was already not breathing. Okay? Nobody wanted to give him mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. That's our theory. And you don't give mouth-to-mouth resuscitation to someone that's having trouble breathing. You give it to someone who's breathing stopped. So at this time, they said they called for an ambulance. Now, the ambulance arrived within minutes. When the ambulance arrived, the ambulance attendant said they found Mr. Lacy. Now, first he was on the floor. Remember, they placed him on the floor in his stomach. Now he's slumped over the bench, still on his stomach, still a very bad position. And they said Mr. Lacy was, they used the term inassistedly, which means he was not breathing at that point. They attempted to resuscitate him unsuccessfully. They then took him to the hospital, which was a free hospital, and a further attempt was made to resuscitate him. That attempt was unsuccessful, and that's when he was officially pronounced dead on arrival. That's what happened under okay? That's what happened to that loving man. That man who loved his family, loved his friends, loved strangers, will help a stranger.
Right.
That was Ernie Lacy.
Yes, that's right.
Okay? And that is why we have to keep the fight going.
That's right.
Okay? He could not breathe. We didn't have videotapes. We had to put together the evidence. They kept saying all kinds of things. Oh, he must have gone crazy and have all kinds of stuff. But we put together the evidence. He had a bruise on both of his cheeks. He has bruises on both of his shoulders. He had bruises on his chest. It was clear what happened. He could not move his chest, which we need to do when we're breathing.
Right.
Okay? I didn't mention that when that officer, the 200-pound officer, had Mr. Lacy on his stomach, he was already handcuffed with his hands behind his back, and the officer's knee was on his back. To call it the way that he could, that wasn't even good enough for him. He lifted his handcuffed hand to a 90-degree angle, perpendicular to the ground. Okay? Which, and the doctors, the one who had testified, had a saying. A difficulty breathing is called hypoxia. Okay? When the breathing stops, it's called anoxia. They said hypoxia begets apoxia. So if someone's breathing is slowing down, you gotta do something quick to stop that and get the breathing to increase again, get them more oxygen. They never did that. They kept putting him in positions that made things worse until his breathing stopped. And we believe his breathing stopped before he was even placed in the van. So that's why we're fighting, because he was not the first, and we all know he certainly was not the last. And it has got to end. It has got to end.
Right.
When people talk, when you say Black Lives Matter, and people say, oh, all lives matter. Yeah, we agree that all lives matter.
Right.
But right now, Black lives don't matter.
Right.
So until Black lives matter, you cannot say that all lives matter.
Right.
All
Come on,
lives
Daddy.
do have to matter.
Come on, Daddy.
And, you know, that's all I have to
Thank
say.
you.
So I have today be in honor of Ernest Lacy and the Lacy Law, and you can see a bunch of folks have those shirts on, and the families out here. So it's just going over some. Just going over a couple things before we get started.
Thank you for that, Attorney Betty. We appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for that. Hey, Caleb, I actually do want to do a sign now. Yes, please. Brother Cecil, we would like your family to sign a sign today. I know we got a long walk today. I'm not sure how many other families are going to be able to stay the whole walk. So while we have everybody, we want the family to sign a sign. I don't know if y'all want to pick somebody, if you want to pick somebody from the family or the attorney to do it or whoever. Yep, and then the family will just stand behind and we'll take the photo of day 62 with the Lacy family. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62. Make some noise, y'all. There you go. While we waiting on the sound, I want to bring up Brother Tory Lowe. Sister Liz, what up? I love you. Come on up here. Brother Tory, Sister Liz. These are powerful people right here, y'all. This sister right here is a very powerful speaker, very powerful activist and advocate for social justice. So I just want to pass the ball on a little bit while we're waiting on our time.
Hey, how y'all doing today? I would like to thank everybody for actually being out in these marches because it's not easy. And sometimes it's a great sacrifice. And sometimes, people may not understand why what the purpose is or what y'all trying to do. And it's a lot of things going on, but y'all still come out and stand with these families. Y'all still coming out, standing with these families. So give yourself a round of applause. They say they want the feds to come out and deal with Milwaukee, but the people in the know already know the feds is already here. Amen. They ain't coming. They already out here. They already here. And y'all might have already ran into them and talked to them. So watch what y'all talking about, because everybody is out here and everything is out here. Political, feds, police, crackheads, whatever. Everybody out here. So be careful. Carry yourself in a good manner and make sure y'all show everybody respect. That's right. Because respect is the main thing. We gotta respect each other because we the ones that's out here. And if we can't respect each other, then what's our problem? That's a real problem because we standing on the front line. A lot of people are trying to cause dissension. They trying to cause division. They trying to make it a drama, a soap opera. Right. They kicked me on Facebook, but I still can see some stuff. I've been kicked on Facebook a whole month. But I'm going to tell y'all this. Be proud today. Stand strong with Brother Khalil, the People's Revolution, the brothers that's doing all the organizing, stopping the cars, and making sure everything's safe. Y'all get them a round of applause. Give all the people that's bringing the food and the water around the applause. Make some noise, y'all! But I love y'all. We got work. But we got work to do, right? That's all I gotta say. That's work.
Yes, okay, so we out here again, y'all. know she has a black son. And she shouldn't have had to come out here and march with us. To understand.
Thank you.
She was never connected to the people because she's been paid by the system.
Did you get your own or something?
Everybody that's
then
out
yeah,
here
at some point,
have
but-
not suffered the pain that we suffer every day. She's protected by the system. So everything she do is for the system. In her first move, she followed her heart. She's not for the people. But being that she's not for the people need to let her know she ain't wanted here. She has no respect. And the kid died. I'm calling you out. Because we can do a celebrity boxing match. Because you out of line, you out of fucking order. And at the end of the day, until your son's screaming, he can't breathe, you can't say nothing to me. Point blank, period. For the people, by the people, we all we got. Let's get it.
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
We're going to get ready to have the Lacy family get ready to sign the sign. Before we do, we want to continue to allow the family to have voice representation. Put something beside us, y'all.
Do you know the guy in the white headband, like yellow gloves, white t-shirt? He's like directly across the way.
Yeah, he's a reporter with WWM. Can't remember dude's name. He's been there forever. I'm spaced on his name right now.
All right, thanks.
On very little sleep.
Wise man, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. So there are many mothers and brothers and sisters and fathers and cousins and friends that has experienced the pain that we all feel. And we don't have to be directly connected. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, it's not about color.
Chuck Hornbaugh.
There's no barrier to my tears. My tears are not limited to a specific nationality. I cry for the children abroad. I cry for the children in the United States, and I even cry for Barry in the White House. We all should be crying for that. But I just want to say I thank you, my mother. Thank you, each and every one of you. I appreciate everybody that support. And I know it's 2020, and we should be having perfect vision right now, but we don't. Some of us don't. You know what I'm saying? But I got on glasses, so I'm ready. We're going to have our moment of silence real quick, then we're going to have Caleb step up, and then we're going to have the family sign a sign, take their picture, and we're going to get up on our route. Drew, make some noise for Drew. Outstanding, brother, y'all. A lot of what we do is contribute to Brother Drew and the People Revolution and the team. Raise your hand, some of the core organizers in the People Revolution, raise your hand. Make some noise. Alright, let's have a moment of silence, and then we're going to say what's his name, and of course his name is Ernest Lacy. Got that?
Yeah.
Alright. On three. 1, 2, 3. Moment of silence. Stop the children from talking. Stop the children from talking. What's his name?
Ernest Lacy!
All right, Caleb, let's step up, my good brother. Okay, so we'll sign in here, Caleb, turn this way a little bit. Get that up right there.
Tori,